up and take it down.
Sometimes for hands like that, I wonder if those were his exact 2 cards.
I always want to believe that they aren't.
Yeah.
But you and I have played enough poker through the years and been shown the what's that now?
Yeah.
With a 3-bet to 40.
I mean, if I'm trying to come up with a reason why, are we gonna see a flop here? No. Okay. The best thing I could come up with is that the 3 loosest players, who if any of them were in the blinds, this would just really be crazy, are actually all not in the blinds. And he's limping with ST, Andy, and Danny, who are the 3 more solid players in the game. And somehow he, I don't agree, but like thinks it still might be fine because they're not aggressive enough. But like, you know, maybe I'm just saying maybe that's what he's thinking.
Maybe he live misclicked.
Yeah.
We've seen that. See, you and I play mix. You ever been in that spot where you can tell that the guy played the wrong game and he kind of cops to it, and then he's like, no, but it's okay. I'll play it. And I'm like, oh God, I know I'm losing a big one here.
Yeah.
5s for ST, raising it up to 11,000. Suited ace for Andy flatting, and now Danny contemplates the merits of ace-10 offsuit and decides to play it as a 3-bet.
right? Because ST and Victor are both on the far side, and then there's nobody in the 9. So it's just that side. It's just a miserable corner.
Both players checking the king-queen-9 monotone board. Gut shot straight flush draw for Victor. Board pairing queen on the turn, and now another queen on the river. Andy hasn't shown any interest in betting flop or turn. Full shutdown there from the 8s. I gotta tell you, man, I feel for ST and Victor. You know, when pot after pot, it seems like you can't win one. Things can get a little tiresome. But if you got winning on your mind, there's one place where you can do just that.
One wylas w zapropaść. Vivo bez sensu.
Alleati eliminati.
Mezzi spruszek.
Vittoria dell'asse.
Mezi sprušlej kill pistolku je za mě top tier.
Sad alley.
Yeah. Stuck central.
ST's going to have a pretty one waiting on him in the straddle as he tries to get out of stuck central.
Yeah, and stuck central, you're like, how much am I down? 700,000. And this guy across the table's like, I'm up stuck 300K when they're actually winning, and you're like,
The
smoldering.
breathlessness of
You're
like being
up stuck.
Yes.
Isn't that such a nice
Yeah.
first world problem
Yeah.
that you have?
You want to trade?
Yeah. Up
sorry.
stuck isn't that precious.
Yeah, I had that happen in a cash game recently. I'm buried. And just no awareness all around me. Guy loses his first pot in 4.5 hours, and he's like, I can't breathe. And I looked over and I was like, you can't breathe, huh? I'm like, I got 7 chips in front of me, but you can't breathe because you now have only 4.25 racks. Deuces against ace-king. Elton pipping for the time being. And continuing to do so on a 6-6-10 board. This one was a raise to 12 from Andy. Elton flatted the button. The 3-bet, of course, predictably coming in from ST's ace-king. Elton, the only patron, now facing a C-bet of 50K.
Kind of tough spot for Elton. Normally he's pretty sticky in these spots, although the last time I said that and he folded what I thought was a pretty clear float. But this time he does stick around.
And continues to hold the best hand. After another 100,000 works its way into the middle, bringing the pot to 240K. Very much adrift is ST with this ace-king here. Is he going to try to blast his way out?
When you're trying to find hands to double barrel here, it is slightly good that you have the king of hearts, and the reason is because your opponent can't have hands like king, queen of hearts that after floating flop now call again. So you're blocking some of the flop floats that continue.
And that lends to the choice here to barrel once more. 130 into 240 as we're up toward the business side of bet sizing. And the deuces do wave the white flag. And a rare sight here, ST picking up a pot. I say that he was up for a good portion of the session, of course. But of late, it's been L's getting hung on that seat.
Couple nice double barrels, though. I think this is 2 straight pots I remember where he's barreled the turn again, Both times, I believe, with ace high against opponent with.
Me. They respected me. Remember, we didn't have one soldier killed in 18 months in Afghanistan. The Taliban, that's their fighter. And I spoke to Abdul, the head of the Taliban, a couple of times. But I explained to him, you can't do that. You can't do that, Abdul. And from the time I spoke to him, we didn't have not one fighter killed, not one American soldier killed or even shot at for 18 months. And then I left, and we had these clowns take over, and it all blew up. It was not going to blow up. It was going to be good. One of the worst things they did is give up one of the largest air bases in the world, the largest runways, most powerful runways, very deep with concrete. You could land anything on them, meaning.
Meanwhile, threes.
Well said, Ollie. The initial raiser, has a hand that can kind of go both ways. And yeah, his decision to take the aggressive route picks him up this pot.
Yeah. Even Andy not interested in just peeling there to see what's what. Keeping things tidy, as we like to say.
Look at this fucking perfection, man. 3 shots, all fucking in. What a fucking ass. And I'm telling you, like, don't play this. Don't play this fucking. Don't try to play this. Don't fucking try. Don't try, man. Some fucking bullshit ass spot. Bullshit ass fucking bullshit. I'm telling you, fucking bullshit fucking spot. I was behind a fucking bush. I was in the bush, man, and they all 3 fucking hits. Everyone is perfect. Every fucking one. This fucking ass. I hope this fucking so-called fucking game goes to shit. I hope, man. I fucking hope.
There.
I hope
Sort of has
it's
the hand you
it's
would
going
do it
to
with that isn't
go
valuable.
to shit.
Right.
The suited wheel.
That's what I hope, man.
Right.
It's like,
I mean, you don't have ace king, you don't have aces or kings.
look at
or
this
like
shit.
Maybe even queens.
Look,
You know, what are you
like
doing?
it was fucking
I mean,
predetermined, right?
ace
It was
four,
already
5
fucking
suited's an okay
obvious,
range.
right? I'm gonna get 1, 2,
Obviously,
3,
that's
fuck
what it
off, yeah?
says.
Yeah, yeah.
You need to
Fucking
just put it
perfect
200
shit
times.
from
It's
over
kind of
there.
ace four suited. I'm just saying that,
Bang!
like,
Look at how
you know,
perfect
there's
there has
spots
to
in
be, right?
when doing commentary or play
Across the half
I am
fucking
absolutely stunned
so-called and
to see
asking some like,
that.
look what is
That would have
going
been one
on,
where I
look.
wasn't expecting
What is
Tom
this
to put
shit?
it in. I would have even
You
laid
want to
pretty
pay
big
for
odds that
this?
he
You
put
want
it
to
in.
pay?
But again,
You want to
Yeah,
pay?
not
Look
shocked.
what game I had before. I couldn't spot fucking
And he's got the heart to pull those moves
D29,
off,
man. I
so-
couldn't
Oh,
spot
exactly.
fucking
That's part of the reason. There
D29.
are guys
Like
where even
1
though
fucking
I know
100
that they
meters
know,
away.
I'm still kind of shocked when they do it.
Right.
Tom,
Look,
like, how
look
can
how
you-
fast
he
this
already
shit
pulled
is, man.
forward it with
Look.
Jack 3 suited today.
And
Yeah,
you tell me it's a
like,
fucking coincidence. It's a random shit.
He's got a suited wheel ace. Like, I'm never counting Tom out in that spot.
It's so
Yeah,
valuable.
I don't understand how someone can be streaming this shit. Like,
Mistakes
how someone can be fucking
or the prospect of losing it.
and waste the life on
that,
this.
you know,
Well,
you
that's what I'm
played
doing,
in.
right?
And he really, truly, more so than anybody who I've observed thus far.
See,
across
it's not a
those
fucking free to play. It's not a free to play. Because see what kind of fucking
he's the
shit
man
I'm
for that
getting?
job.
Yeah.
You know,
You never see it. You never see it on other stream. I'm telling you.
he's got the
Because
talent
every fucking cunt pays. Every fucking cunt pays.
do well for himself because if
They
he
make
can do well,
money, right? They make money. Fucking
you
look at
know,
this shit.
handle Rui showing you a
It's
9-6
an ass
offsuit,
cancer. It's a
throw to crack
fucking
your
scam,
aces,
rigged
whatever it
shit
is,
scam, ass cancer.
You're gonna get eaten alive out here. You know.
I hope
I
it goes
mean,
to
when
fucking
you're playing
trash.
in a game like this, a guy like Ton, it's like it's just like the night and day. It's like the night for you as an opponent is when he's clicking, when he's feeling it, when he's just like. Equanimity and grace. Like here's ST stuck a bunch, never once just mucking his hand. Albeit I can't understand some of the things he's saying, but I have a feeling he's not complaining a bunch about how stuck he is.
Not at all.
Yeah. I just go ahead and my poker gambling sense tells me that's not what he's saying.
How do I get on the wait list for that rub down there? I mean, particular therapist appears quite proficient. Wouldn't mind getting into the scapula, the trap.
street. So he basically won probably like 300K in that.
Yeah,
pot.
yeah.
So, yeah, ST's, you know, what's down bouncing?
I don't know if we're going to be able to put that one in.
That one, I don't know if we
The
quite
zeitgeist.
captured it. I think we need better, come up with something better
We
than
can do
that.
better. I'll tell you what. A very overdue shout out to those of you who are streaming us live out there, whether it's on the Triton Poker Plus app, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Twitch. Glad to have you with us, regardless of time zone. And maybe we can look to our friends out there in the chat for some submissions with regards to what term would best describe being super stuck and then still stuck but off of the bottom. Meanwhile, under pair and a gutter for Elton here, as he called the 36K 3-bet from Victor with ace-jack of hearts. Malinowski has flopped 2 overs and the nut flush draw. Not going to be taking his foot off the gas with 84 in there already. He comes in with 31,000, so not exactly a burnout, but forward momentum.
Yeah, and pretty nice for Victor here having ace-jack of hearts. I think it's a spot he's going to feel pretty comfy continuing to put money in the pot. Just with a heart being such a huge card and then an ace or a jack, and you'd love to get your opponent to fold any kind of one pair hands.
Well, not so big a card. This 9 diamonds for the parties lends itself to the check. Queen of diamonds also of no use.
Yeah, it's a little ace-jack suited, really tough spot on the turn. I think ace-king, ace-queen,
One pair?
supernatural checkbacks.
One pair good. One pair good?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
And wow, Elton knows that it is his day when he's able to show down 2 threes for a winner there. And, you know, this is perhaps, not to be critical, Ras, but standing in contrast to what we saw from ST. Malinowski beginning to tense up a little bit, beginning maybe to not.
A little bit different, right? 6, yeah, 6, everything with the 4, 6, 7?
Yeah. have backdoor potential, but basically impossible for him to have the best hand right now. I mean, not close to impossible. You know, we need Tan to have like 7 or 6 highs suited, which Tan is capable of having, but it's just not very likely. Yeah, versus a sizable bet here, it's going to be... I mean, Roy's got the back doors, but they're not really that deep anymore. But he's coming.
115,000 ahead, pot up to over $500,000.
This hand is just wild and irresponsible and fun.
King on the turn doesn't interact with either holding. But if we're Tan, you know, we've made this mess.
Yeah.
How are we going to clean it up?
Tan has the tricky situation that if I keep betting, maybe I don't really get better to hold very often, but worse does. You know, but like if I check and my opponent has worse, will he bluff me out? You know, what am I going to do? It's a really tricky spot.
It doesn't make it look very tricky, does he? The declaration of 300,000.
He's just going with it. That's what he decided. I'm just going with it.
You know,
and just going with it there does put floats, Roy House floats in a different, just to kind of point out to people watching. Hands like suited connectors, suited one-gappers, go up in value quite a bit versus how you see guys play them in tournaments when they're like 20 big blinds deep. You know, when you're 20, 30 big blinds, mostly you just want big cards. You want to flop top pair, or you want to have over cards to the flop where you hit a big pair, and you know, that's a pretty good hand. But when you're hundreds of big blinds deep, like when you're playing a big pot, you want to make a big hand. And right, like suited connectors are much more likely to make straights or flushes. So yes, you don't have a good hand as often, but you're more likely to make a very good hand. So they go up in value. You see guys free bet with them in spots where you've just never seen them do it. It's really good shot.
so here we are. Rare limp pot. Started by Elton. King 4 suited, which turns into bottom pair here up against top pair, an open ender and a wheel gutter. 6 high straight.
Andy with an interesting decision not to raise the limps. Quite a good hand.
So now he's going to have to navigate the post-flop waters against 3 opponents. Elton, as the limper pre, decides to speak first, perhaps operating under the assumption ace-x would have been heard from.
Danny's super happy to close the action here. Best. It's getting a lot to win on its money. I imagine. I guess these just count.
Yeah. How about trip 4s? No waiting for Elton. Note the arrival of the backdoor spade draw, which should make Malinowski interested. Clear whether or not Andy is going to be concerned by that board pairing card. 50 in the middle.
He was the original better for a lot of pairs. He's definitely good at that again. This is super player. All of his rods don't make the nuts. Calls. This is a spot very kind of similar to the limitless spot where you just kind of snap on the ace recently. Now we have a 4-way pot. Ace jack, albeit it's linked. Set 5 would have made the best hand on the river.
Remarkably so. Instead, Elton, courtesy of that 42K, on the turn, handled to thin the field of the one player that would have left him in trouble on this river card. Here he is able to pursue value with no spade, no heart on the end. He, of course, wasn't on the hunt for a pair of threes.
He's probably mildly concerned about full house 5-7, but definitely can't be so concerned here that you're checking three fours to not king. Like, let's not also forget that. Like, king four, any other four that isn't a full house is the king plays, right? Three fours gets in. So I mean, there is just a lot of value here. Any other three fours very likely calls here. Ace, line. If Elton bets here, let's see what the magic is.
128,000. Easy expected release from Limitless. On his hand. Remember, this was a limp tree by Elton, who bet both flop and turn.
Remember previously I said in the hammers he's getting players kind of tough spots, but this is the first time he's getting big spots.
He's got the call measured out in his hands, and he's going to be passing that call over to Elton, who continues to run away with things early in this cash game. Flat it sometimes, or it's just always the raise?
I mean, I think you'd see most people in this game, if it went raise call, actually squeeze that hand with a high frequency for a 3-bet to like 60.
So you're saying because it was limped, it kind of froze him a bit?
Because it's limped, I almost think it's like a just 100% raise it up. Now you're making it look like one or like a 4, right? I mean, much smaller than that. Still very good hand in your opponent's range.
7-5 suited here for Victor. Speculating as he tries to work his way north. In a predominantly southerly trajectory for Captain Malinowski, as the QQ Poker mystery hand is bestowed upon Andy Nee in a three-way affair. Here we are with top pair for ST Wang.
So speculating about his holdings, I feel like some of his most likely holdings in this spot, raise call, over calling, are stuff like suited aces, pocket pairs, maybe some suited connectors. So, and then given his check call out OOP, I think we're going to see a lot of, and that this board is pretty high. It's not that likely he flopped a set, obviously, of just eights. He's going to have a lot of flush draws and maybe like top pair of aces.
So predictably, Malinowski bows out as ST fired 13,000, with Victor not choosing to c-bet it. And as you can see, the nut flush draw added to ST's kit.
Exploitively, I kind of like betting like half pot here, which doesn't really make sense. Yeah, but ST has already shown in a lot of these spots he likes making kind of not GTO exploitive plays. Like, this is a nice play to just keep building the pot in position with top pair and the nut flush draw. And when you don't improve on the river, you just like check back a lot. Even though from like a range perspective, betting half pot here doesn't theoretically make a ton of sense. But it's a great play when your opponent doesn't like check raise you a lot or whatever.
So here we are, 30 a man, bringing us to this river. Aces and fours now for ST. Still don't know what Andy's got under the hood, however.
But I mean, if ST was thinking about checking back blank rivers, this isn't it. I think here, having made aces and fours, he's now beating 8-7 suited, any other ace-X suited hand that isn't ace-8 or ace-7, you could basically take out ace-king, because Andy would have squeezed ace-king versus a raise and a call.
他这一把有点不像自己拿的 A 的嘛，说操你妈！我跟你说，我有牌。
Rui. Ace-8 open, picks up Tan Xuan. Henrik along for the ride as well. 5 deuce. Hecklin with the best hand.
But on this pretty disconnected board, Tom has one of the only draws. Nice little gutter backdoor cards, but definitely going to continue. And the person with the worst hand, Roy Cow, is betting. Of course, he was the flop razor. Wow, and this raise is an interesting find by Ton. I think if he flats, Henlik comes along with middle pair, just backdoor king high clubs, making kings up also very attractive. But the raise puts his hand in a really tough spot that calling wouldn't.
Yeah, you really aren't in love with King 5, and of course, if you did flat the 52, you have no idea what's coming behind out of Rui.
Wow.
So then we play it as a 3-bet.
Yeah.
And suddenly, Hecklin reapplying the pressure, showing that he understands that Tan Xuan doesn't have to have better than King 5 to be up to these antics.
And he has a nice hand to do it. He's blocking a set of 5s. Again, he has backdoor equity with the clubs. You know, making kings up is good. So, and like you said, Tan doesn't have to have a good hand.
Well, he has made a pair of 6s for the best hand, in spite of the fact that he had a 3 on his mind. Good shot doesn't come in, but that card puts him in for
I think Hecklin checks this. I feel like it's kind of a scary card for him. A lot of Tan's kind of weird floats with draws got there either by hitting a 6 or making a straight. You know, he's still ahead of hands like ace-3, ace-4. Most other hands that Tan, you know, he might be ahead of some 5x that checks down with him. So, and I just, you know, maybe if it was the 6 of clubs, he barrels here with the intention of then unloading on the river to try to get 6x for sure, maybe pocket pairs, and maybe even a queen to fold. But like, I think without the club equity, it's just kind of a give up, and maybe we can check down and win, probably lose. Maybe we suss out a bluff, and I don't know. But I like check. And I kind of think Tan checks this back as well. It's kind of a spot where, like, are you really trying to get a better hand to fold? Like, if Henrik cold 3-bet a queen X or some kind of big hand, like, is he really getting that to fold? And if, you know, he might fold a hand where the 6 is the best hand.
And look at this. In spite of the check 3-bet from Henrik on the flop, Tan has decided that he is prepared to put 150 into this 261 Rast with the action check to him on just a pair of 6s and a gutter, and Henrik folds what was the second best hand, but perhaps for reasons other than
Požadována vaše pomoc.
Ace 6-5 board, bottom pair in both camps here, and brace yourselves. Rory Cow was the troublemaker. From the button. So that's 10,000. This is where Tom's just hoping he's up against an ace. Vulnerable for that sort of kid. Not too worried about a 7 on the turn. Two-tone texture now. Obviously, he wants to protect his holding, so we will barrel once more. 40,000. 48. That's healthy sizing.
Yeah, which makes sense on two-tone texture with a lot of draws, as you said. And feels really uncomfortable and gross to check raise here, so, and folding is obviously not an option, so it kind of just comes down to calling.
And there's a dry arrival on the river. Those players welcoming that deuce of clubs.
Roy can definitely bet pretty big with this hand.
Well, that's provided, Ras, that he gets the opportunity. It wasn't clear. Ton does check. Go on.
I don't know, that river changing absolutely nothing, and Ton's going to check quite a bit, but Roy could bet up to the pot for sure. Now he elects to go about half pot, which is interesting. So, you know, maybe he thinks that this is a size that Ton never folds an ace, but calls it less than an ace. I don't know. But Ton, at this point, it seems like he's already got the call chips out, but he's not folding, so it's either call or raise. I mean, he technically could think about raising.
Oh, I mean, at this point, the body language would seem very awkward if he chose to raise.
If he chose to raise, yeah.
And I don't think he ever had fold on his mind. So he flats, and they're going to carve it up.
Yeah, all things considered, that was a pretty quick river decision for Tom. He normally takes longer.
I will say this, however, that while that may be the case, this is about as brisk a pace as you could ever hope to witness a game of this magnitude being played. I mean,
sure. I mean, they have a shot clock too to make sure it keeps on keeping on.
Fewer and further between, I think, are the players who would be comfortable enough and willing to play at these stakes beyond the borders of pressure, you know, with some of these parameters, the shot clock. I mean, some big decisions that are going to come out, but of course, again, this is why the time banks are there for those sorts of things. We see Hecklin's eights being leaned on by Rui's King Jack suited. Elton resisting temptation. Nine of spades in the pin. Back around to Henrik. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen him so buttoned up. I'm here for it, though. He's here for a king-high board, which puts him in front with top pair. Snap C-bet. Snap fold as well.
Roy plays fast. I mean, I feel like if we cut that shot clock in half, or even less,
Rory would,
and it was like 10 seconds pre-flop, 5 seconds or something absurd, you know, like 15 seconds most, Roy would be here for that. Yes, as little time as possible.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Ace-5 suited, responsible for the open this time. Without a 3-bet in front of him, decides he'll be the man. On the button, suited connector.
Man, these guys are deep. Let's see what Roy does. He just comes with the snap 4. And Elton has a pretty nice hand feel in position. Like, you don't really
11,000 after 4 betting. Stuck around, but this was not the board that he had in mind, so will concede. And really does seem like he's brought a different gear to this third frame early.
Yeah, maybe if that 6 was diamonds was a club. Closer. Yeah, that was just a big pile of nothing for Elton. Royce hammering away. I know you say this frame, but Roy's been kind of putting chips in the pot the whole way so far.
Fours here for Todd. Looks like Victor's ace-9. Does not get any improvement though. It's a trade board. Move the cards to the 4s and check over the top.
This is interesting. Victor has a hand that can do a lot of stuff versus a bet here. Ace-9 off, backdoor nut spades, blocking ace-x of spades hands. The 9, not irrelevant. Again, backdoor straight draws. You can pick up a ton of turn cards to give him equity. This is a candidate to check raise. It's not getting folded. If he doesn't check raise, which he didn't, let's see, calling is the other option. He could have taken either route there.
How about this turn card? Top pair now and the nut flush draw. Over the top. He does have a spade draw of his own here, but what Victor's check.
A lot of hands that already that 9 helps beat him. At this point, if you're con, you're kind of just hoping that Victor has some ace high. Maybe king high, but that didn't head for it.
Well, instead, Victor's got the nuts. Granted, 10-7 of spades, queen 10 of spades, but altogether concerned about such things in general. Showing a straight flush, so here he is, betting 32,000
Has a flush. And given the size of this bet, will likely pay it off. Bet's small enough that it's possible Victor betting a hand like 10-7. It's hard to say. 10-7 suited.
Is it not so small, though, that it's an exercise in futility to make it to 4 spades? He does make the call.
Yeah, I mean, listen, when you're getting 4 to 1 in a pot in a lot of these spots, it's not like he's expecting the hand to lose. He just needs to win 20% of the time. Right? And I think you say, well, I know it's not that easy, but can he have a straight? Can he ever have the deuce of spades? Kind of not likely, but maybe possible. You know, throwing a few bluffs that he decides to bet smaller. Get there. Just in general, even though it feels gross, I mean, it's way worse of a leak to be overfolded small bets, especially against people that can sometimes deflect on those lines, than it is to fall right? Because you're just getting such a good price from the pot.
Sure.
So, you know, we're all speculating about it, but again, if you're overfolding in those spots, you could just be getting destroyed, whereas you're probably not getting destroyed if you call just a little too much. So yeah, I don't know. Those are my thoughts.
Elton, King Jack, opens up front. King Queen now for Rui. Plucks in the call. Ace 10 for ST. Do the same. 2,000 in the middle, along with an ace, which will give ST top pair.
Kind of a hammer lock on this hand.
See that from Elton, just flattened by ST, and now saying hits the king.
This is a very interesting bet. Theoretically, he's going under third pot, which normally in these spots follows the turn, larger sizing. You can see Elton has a modest hand that likes betting third pot. Just an interesting
Cage called once more by ST as we get to the river, and Elton's all done with his kings.
Elton did something in the bids I like to call setting the price. When you can set the price versus people, now look, he got away with that 30% of the pot on the turn position, check back over. Let's say he checks back. A hand like ace 10's not going to bet 30%. At least not spot. Right? So in a lot of spots, you're going to proponents set the price. In other hands, where I've talked about, I think ST had a couple hands where he got non-standard amounts, maybe a little bit less in position. I remember the ace 4 when he rivered before. I was like, if he doesn't river anything after betting this turn small, he's probably checking back river, right? So it's just something to see, and I think a lot of these guys who are big exploit players who have passion all the time, one of the things you really get used to doing is setting the price versus guys. And one of the ways that you can really take advantage of guys that are doing that is look for these spots where you're betting a weird amount in the spot where it kind of doesn't make that much sense. And you're like, okay, this guy's trying to set the price for this. What do I want to do versus that type of hand?
Right.
Like ace 10, honestly, like wouldn't have even been ridiculous for ST if he makes that read to check raise turn
Right.
versus 21K. Obviously, it's going to be super weird play, but I'm just saying, like, really start to take these types of reads to like cool up these
Sure.
funky games. So,
And it's not to suggest that setting the price is a poor practice.
oh, it can be an awesome play.
Right, and it can actually save you plenty over the long run. You have the upshot of full equity. You have the upshot of not having to face larger cards, couple bet sizes on the river with hands that you can help pay off with. So,
Yeah, no, I'm not criticizing you. I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
saying, like, one of the best, if you're doing it against like a really good player who understands what they're doing and tries to figure out a way to take advantage of it, right? But like the best people to set the price against are obviously people that aren't just like, oh, that's the bet, okay, it's call. I guess that's what I should do. But you know, they're not like adjusting.
well, Elton calls here with 8-6 and drops go to the straight draw against Hendricks ace 9. Super High Roller Series main event. 1,000. Of course, one easy way to tell whether or not anyone's ever won a Triton main event is by checking out their wrist. Most main event winners can be caught wearing the Jacob & Company Triton Epic X watch when in these streets. Earned, not given. Elton earning this one as he smacks Hecklin.
Oh, yeah.
The check raise. You
You know-
do see quite a bit of the raising with the gut shot in these cash games, and it isn't because all of a sudden people have espoused gut shots as being these terrific hands, but when you are playing deep stacked cash game poker, it also very much conceals when that gut shot does come in that particular hand and can lead to, you know, a big payday.
Yeah, also, you want to play aggressively on in spots. You want to be check raising for value, and not only with like sets, but sometimes with really good top pairs or two pair or combo draws. And you also need some lower equity hands that just benefit a lot from it. So you start to try to pull from hands that can make big hands. Like the gut shot, it's a hand that infrequently will make a really big hand, but is kind of so weak, you know, 8 high, it's like not really attractive to check call. It's a little too weak to check call, yet, you know, so you kind of throw that in there as some of the weaker hands, but that still have equity in order, you know, put it in with a bunch of other strong hands that you're check raising.
Well, here we are, 18K ahead pre-flop, bring us to the King Jack Deuce board. Top pair against second pair. ST following through. 12K being considered by Ton. And the consideration ends in a raise to 51,000. No club on board here.
So yeah, Ton, we can see that he thought that the bet was so small that King 9 is probably good, and I'm just going to go ahead and put more money in the pot here with top pair, pretty good kicker.
Oh, well, listen, it was good,
It was.
Rast, but now on this turn that ST isn't particularly in love with, he has made the best hand, and that top pair is no longer good. 3 spades staring ST in the face. He checks once more. Ton does have the gut shot. Not that a 10 leaves him feeling all too cozy.
Yeah, and on this blank, ST's in not the most comfortable spot. I kind of in leaning towards value betting this hand, but like it's dicey because, you know, when you get raised, does my opponent already flop 2 pair? I'm already losing the kings up. Spades got there. All these considerations. So he checks, but the problem when you check is you don't really get any more value when you have the best hand here, because top pairs that played the flop this way are just checking back. It's an interesting hand, and Ton played that hand really well and basically put in a bunch of money when he had the best hand and put in no more money on 2 streets when he had the worst hand.
That's a winning formula.
Yeah. And ST did have an opportunity. I mean, with the flush and the straight coming, there's no way he's going to be able to bet 2 streets for value, but on the river, he could have considered a value bet.
Always
I think
gotta
he
be
had just about the worst hand you'd want to consider.
Always got to be careful, though, especially against a guy like Ton, where if that value bet comes in, it triggers his sense of sniff. As you said, maybe there's a price-setting aspect to it. Granted, I know setting the price is something we do in the prior street, but if all of a sudden he's like, this is a little too cute, he doesn't have to have a king or anything at all to get after you in that spot.
Which makes him scary to do against, for sure. You know,
And
and the question is, the other question is that, like, if he, you know, Queen Jack might not be a value bet if you're not getting called by worse often enough. Like, let's say he bets the river there for half pot or something like that, and Ton folds King 9, then, you know, yeah, it's pretty reasonable not to value bet it.
Well, Rui was welcoming action with trip 8s here. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get any.
You know, this is gonna be like, this one's just for me, boys.
and then he gets penalized. Oh my god. Okay. It's nice to know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Something.
This is an interesting queen jack spot on the river. I'm actually not really sure if it's a value bet.
Well,
Who
onwards.
is the best player?
Ton. Characteristic limp, let's call it, with the hand like King Jack here.
These are from the blinds. Again, the small blind, the third blind, the first blind to act.
Yeah. Victor just cannot seem to catch a break, at least for the time being. Here he is. The flop that connects with his 10-8 for the second best hand. Top pair against second pair, 8,000. Bet and call.
Total blank. I guess to Victor, he is now losing to some random 9x stuff, but for the most part. And in a blind versus blind limped pot with super wide ranges, Ton's hand is good enough to bet 3 streets. Top pair, good kicker. So given that he bet the flop about half pot, I think he bets again here. And he goes pretty big, a little less than pot. And Victor comes right along, so Ton just making all the right moves. What do we get on the river? What, that is a super blank. Any draws that existed at any point in this hand, that does not fill in. Nor is any overcard. So, seems like if you're Ton and you just went bet, why not bet again?
And by the way, this is where Ton often is very proficient in leveraging his reputation and finding polarizing sizes to force people to try to bluff catch against him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know with King Jack here if you want to go super big, right? But yeah, he looks like he's picking about 2/3 pot, which seems reasonable. He could maybe go bigger than that, but I think once you're getting to like the pot range, it's kind of about as big as maybe you'd want to go.
55,000 is what he's dialed up here, and Victor just left to question what's going on across the way.
What's going on is that if Tom's value betting, his hand isn't good. That's what's going on.
And bingo. A fruitful choice to limp pre-flop and force Malinowski into making middle pair against top pair as Victor's woes continue. Well, he hasn't quite breached the bean. 970,000 in the hole, though, and we're not far away from a 7-figure loss on the session for Victor Malinowski. ST Wang trending in the right direction, but obviously to be 375 in the hole after being in the green for much of the first frame, not how he drew things up. Same story for Hecklin. First frame of play for him, 200 in the red already. 833 KW as Tan Xuan, big winner now. Elton Singh, 673, second biggest haul.
I think 970K. I feel like that's got to be on the ledge. Now I'm using that in terms of peak stuck.
Yeah.
When you're peak stuck, you're on the ledge.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think Victor's on the ledge right now. Down almost a bean. That's the parlance for $1 million, huh? I mean, I think I can piece that one together, but I wasn't familiar with that.
I don't know that everybody uses it. I can't remember who exposed me to it first, but I've always felt like, okay, that works. Six deuce turns into 8s up for Victor, more than we can say for the queen high of Henrik. Blind versus straddle.
I mean, he's a 82% favorite to get off the ledge right now.
You know, it's funny because the minute you said that, I had that weird sort of sportscaster moment where, of course, the queen's going to roll off now that Rasty said that. It is the 4, however. It's actually not a terrible card, but 4,000 quarter pot, third pot rather, from Malinowski.
It's the type of card that loses more money for Hecklin.
Although again, as you pointed out in the past, Ras, just look at the size of this exchange. 22,000 in the middle right now versus every other pot that seems to transpire. For example, the one that Victor just lost to Tan Xuan. Does rate to be a winner here, and he is betting once more. 7,000 into the 22. And does this not strike you as a bit odd if you're Henrik in consideration of the ace? Yeah, enough to leave him curious.
I mean, you have to remember, this is like a limped pot played between guys in the blinds, essentially. So, you know, I mean, the ace is not as relevant a card as it would be in some other lines where it's like hijack big blind and the flop goes check check, and then the ace comes on the river, and that's like just a big part of the hijacks, like check back range or whatever. The ace was there, maybe someone hit it. Also, someone could just have a lot of nothing. Missed draws or just 10 high nothing, weird little jack 5 gutters. So there's all kinds of bluffs, which then means like let's value better 6. Seemed like a very reasonably played hand.
Again, it's going to take value pack of those pots to get Victor close to it.
Listen, man, you just walked off the ledge. Let's not rush things right now. The whole base card tantrum.
He's still emotionally frail.
Just enjoy.
Yeah. Understood.
Not down. Walking off the ledge. He's okay, right? He's just started with his new deck.
Well, he's got himself a 9-high flush draw here as he squares off with Rui Cow. Does Heckling, rather, forgive me, not Victor. Once again, though, blind is strong. Pair for Rui. Flicks a nickel into the machine. Peeling. Improving, however. Okay, follow through. Nope. Well, once again, we take a moment to give a shout out to those of you who are streaming this first day of 5 of this second edition of the Triton Poker Series Cash Game Invitational. Alina John and Brian Ras, glad to have you with us, whether you're on Twitch, YouTube, or the Triton Poker Plus app. Do us a favor. Do yourselves a favor. If you like what you see, click like, click subscribe. Help us to ensure that we can continue to deliver the finest in streaming poker entertainment to you free of charge. Now then, QQ Poker Mystery Hand time. We're going to block out Elton's holding. He opens to 12,000. He's going to run into a couple of hooks here for Andy Nee. raise that expects to be ditching a wide variety of hands?
No, I mean some hands, 7s, 10s, queen 10 suited. Check raising, snap.
For another 53,000, we are able to retain a decent variety of these hands.
Yeah.
Jack's included apparently as he reaches out. Pumps in the call.
See, I'm less inclined to say a hand like ace or kings, right? Because these hands all might be 4-bet.
Right.
So,
Here we are, an ace on the turn. Supposed to be more Andy's call.
yeah, I think so after the check raise. There is a question of like, check raise hands like that flat three. It's unclear, but possible.
So while it is a second overcard to the Jacks, let's consider the Gutshot Broadway draw for 85,000.
It's just not. I mean, this is a really good spot for Jacks. I mean, yeah. Other than maybe like calling to almost bluff. But I just don't know. We're not really deep enough that we want Jack is that big of a deal. The others have a ton of equity. I don't. It feels just like.
Call. Despite that, another 107 in the middle. This might go 450,000. Mouthful of cotton on the river here.
I mean, I guess we're really hoping Elton's kind of bluffing things up. If he goes ahead and puts us all in here for 202K, I mean, are we calling? That maybe is one of the reasons you call Jacks on the turn.
Well, listen, how regularly do we expect Elton to work us into a 450K pot and step away from the thing on the end? Granted, SPR is sub 0.5 now.
Yeah, not that often. Which is why I felt the call was a little loose, but who knows? Okay, yeah, he does give up.
What does this line read like to you? Is this King Jack more than...
No, I mean, the hands I said, I think are all the most likely ones, like the King 10 suited. If I'm gonna pick a hand, I'll go with the S7s. Okay, that's the hand. That's a little bit of there's still the sevens that we suited. Yeah, I'll pick that most mystery hands, pocket sevens. If I'm trying to find bluffs at this point, like
rocks across the way, but it's important to be able to deduce what the bluffs are that you're looking to target if you do find the call. I mean, this would be a very ambitious call.
I think so. And I don't know that jacks are really a good kicker to have. Like, yeah, you're blocking king jack, but like, I don't think Elton has king jack a ton.
He's made the call, and it is pocket sevens, Rast.
7. So I'm 2 for 2 at the mystery hand when I've tried to guess. I just want to let that.
Well, it's written right on the paper next to you. I'm just kidding, everyone. Rast doesn't have any sort of intel in these spots. But obviously, you've got a well-sharpened mind across many, many years of cash games. And Elton just cannot seem to put a foot wrong out there. And I, for one, Rasty, I want to keep an eye on Andy kind of for the next orbit or two and just see, you know, as he's been felted, right? He's taken a session that seemed like it was going to be that it was going to be profitable, and it's now turned around.
Like, I'm fucking confused, dude. Listen. I was first thinking it's some kind of the fucking Ask and Serve viewer, right? Because you never gonna get it, nothing good, right, from this game, not viewers, not a fucking gaming experience, nothing, right? So, but I think now that it's just some kind of XVM. Look at him, he's paying, right? He's paying. Like, he's a fucking obviously paying customer, right? Which I'm never gonna be, right? And this dude, he doesn't even fucking have marked anything, right? Yeah, and then they write to me shit, you know, because I want to fucking mark, and like, what is the point to stay in this ask and serve? Like, when you are marking, you at least you're gonna see what's going on, how it's fucking rigged, you know, that it is gonna fuck with you like 46%, man. Like, he has some assist, I'm not gonna lie, he has some assist, but he has he can't fucking shoot, basically, right? No skill, no fucking, he can't, because he doesn't shoot at tanks, right? Look at this shit, man, 600 fucking damage, like, 2 fucking shots. Yeah, maybe he's hiding in the bush, man. This fucker is hiding in the bush, and he's not, like, taking chances, you know? Because sometimes you have to fucking shoot, right? Sometimes you have to shoot. You have to go for kills, right? And you can see this, it's a pussy. It's a fucking pussy. Basically a pussy. 2 fucking shots, no wonder he is, like, on the other account. I have probably little less spotting damage, but I have fucking 2000. I have 60%. Okay, I will not show you, but maybe someday we'll play that fucking account with tier 10s. But listen, I never paid for this shit, and I never will be. So I try to fucking figure out which game we played with this sucker. Because hey, you never had a fucking bad games, right? Everyone shoots you, everyone hits you, right? You never had 0 fucking games. Now this guy obviously didn't, right? But I want to fucking see, man. What's going on? Where this fucker comes from? I don't think it's from a YouTube chat. I don't think so, man. But it's basically, yeah, he's clicker, right? He even sucks at clicking, right? Yeah, he can sit in the bush, that's it, man. He's fucking sitting in the bush silently. Doesn't go for shots. That's why he's a fucking... but he thinks it's all about fucking stats. You know what? I don't care about these fucking stats. Listen, I don't fucking care, right? I just want to win fucking games, dude. But you can see that it's rigged as shit. It's rigged as fuck. You can't win. Like, if you're not allowed, you can't win shit. So this guy, look, you can. I was trying to find like how is he playing How is he playing the fucking the shit what I'm trying to mark right now? Yeah. And I found it. Look. He sucks. He basically fucking sucks, right? But he's a paying. Listen, these are the fucking. It's a premium account. It's a non-stop premium account. So it's a paying customer, yeah. This poor fucker is a paying customer. You can see. And listen, this shit is for 5 years ago, from some fucking mission, right? Shit. Okay. What else I do? This shit is same. From some fucking mission. So I never paid a single shit. Never ever. I never will, right? What else is that? This one. Same. This one is bought for these shits. So I don't understand what this sucker wants from me. Look, this is very fucking poor, very poor. I'm not saying like I don't have bad games, right? But overall, wait a second. Over fucking all, right? Look. Even if he has 800 spot, I have fucking double the damage, more than double. So, listen, because how poor these fuckers, they sometimes give you, you know? Yeah, sometimes it costs me life, yeah? Sometimes it costs me, because when nobody fucking shoot my spots, I need to do it myself, right? You know, I wish it was that easy, that I spot something and it fucking burst. I wish it was like this. It's not. It's fucking not, man. Because you have people like him who can't fucking shoot, man. Sorry. You have people like him that can't shoot. No. They are fucking scared. They are scared to get hit in a fucking ass cancer game, man. See? Because this fucking guy keeps playing tanks, but he doesn't know about. He plays different tank, but he doesn't know shit about any single one of them. How it performs, nothing. He doesn't go for. He has XVM installed. He pays for fucking premium account, right? He's a fucking probably as a WoT fucking plus, and he thinks that I'm fucking fapping the stats, right? But I'm just playing this fucking game, right? That's what I'm doing. I'm playing, trying to figure out the tank, trying to go against all fucking odds, right? And trying to 3-mark the fucking shit, right? You know? I'm just marking. What else is there but to mark these fucking tanks, dude? What achievement is there? Other than mark them, then you have to play them, you know? So-called play them, and the game fucks up with you. You're gonna see, right? You know? What else is there? Like, I'm fucking trying to figure out the shit, you know? But I already figured it's a waste of a time, a waste of a life, right? But some fucker thinks that he knows the shit, man. I have no idea from what game this shit is. No fucking idea. But he definitely sucks. It's a pussy. It's a fucking pussy, dude. It's a pussy. Maybe it's another account, you know? Yeah, I have no spots because fucking nobody could shoot it, right? Like, I went the left side after... this map fucking sucks. You can't have... From this side, you can have fucking spots. You can't, man. This probably sucker has more account. Yeah, this is this shitter. Okay, sorry. Okay, Zane. I was thinking that I banned him. Okay. Sorry. So this fucker was in TD, and that now tell me what you think I got fucking bored in that game? I couldn't shoot shit, I couldn't spot shit, man. So what was I doing? I came back trying to do something at least, trying to fucking do something. Now this fucker, he plays with me one game, man. He sees me the last moments of the battle, and he's like, yes, of course that fucker has XVM, he fucking suck. And he writes me this shit, man. What a fucking cunt. Now let me see, does he have any reward fucking tanks? Hey, I have object 260 on the other account. And here I'm one mission away from T55, my first tier 9, and tier 9 it will be, okay? So this fucker doesn't have 260. He doesn't even have T55, I think he doesn't have, of course he, okay, he does have, okay. He sucks, man, he sucks. And he's paying fucking customer and he still sucks, you know? If I had fucking premium account all the time, I'm using these fucking consumable, where I will do fucking more damage, will have more wins, right? Because it will screw me less, right? Shit. Yeah, he likes to fap in the back, man. And he still sucks. He still sucks tier 10, not even 2k, man. He still fucking sucks. But he likes to be in the back. Sub fucking 55%, 50%. What a fucking fapper, man. He likes to fap in the back and then writes you some shit. I was fake stats doer, 0 spot damage, like I could have a fucking spot like right on that map. I could have something, right? When they fucking pushed right side. Right? So who has the fucking spot? So this guy has a fucking 250 spot, right? This guy 19 spot. Right? Just because I tried to do something in the end, so I don't have fucking nothing, right? And this fucking cunt hiding in the back all the time starts to. He's pissed, right? Because he has this XVM. He looks at me. Shit, this fucker, he plays for fucking WNA, this fucker, man. Plays, see? This game same, I was fucking playing for WN8, man. See? Like, if you can spot shit, you can spot shit, that's what it is. Sometimes you spot everything, nobody shoots it, right? I have fucking 10 spotted tanks, no fucking spot damage. But suddenly this cunt, this fucking cunt. What is my... Ah. Yes. Come, trickle in. We need fucking viewers like you. Paying customers, shitlords, ass cancer. Noobs, lol. Hooked on fake ass rigged shit, man. But they can't do even shit, man. Dude has nothing fucking 3 marked. What? Why is he here? Why is he here, man? Why? Why is he even trying? What is he trying to do? What? Waste of fucking life, dude. Even more than me, dude.
Right? So,
SD Vang, Victor Malinovsky.
full houses.
I will watch it
etc.
later. Ooh. You know what? I need to go in the fucking same bush. Because it's kind of safe. They can't blind me from that shit. And this guy, if he goes up, he's fucked. He's already fucked. But all I need, right? Because sometimes I spot 3 tanks. Nobody shoots them. Right. Nobody shoots shit. Sometimes they can catch you, right? But they're never gonna be there fast to kill you most of the time. Hopefully. Ah, you can see it's not in. I can fucking shoot. See? Oh. Second missed. If it was me here, I'm fucking dead right now. I'm telling you. They hit everything right on me. This is the trouble. This guy is here, of course. Shit. Who's that? Wow. Fucking dude is aggressive on me. See, it was me. If it was me, I'm fucked. We will have to run away soon, I guess. Look at my boys. Guess it's a good team, hey? Nobody will shoot it. It's fucked. Really? Well, he can, right? No fucking problem, right? Right? Okay. Fucking stream sniper, huh? You little fuck. Yeah, you better fucking stream sniper. Little shit. Do you have ass cancer? I bet you do. You come for me? Go on, man. You have it? I think you have it. Fab, ass cancer. You want to shoot me? I don't know. I'm not sure anymore if it's a team sniper. Probably not. Shit. Didn't get spotted. Okay, like with these people writing me this shit, man. I don't know, right? Don't know. You can't know. Fuck. Let's cancel. Click. I need to go away. I somehow can't stay here. Shit. Looks like a stream sniper. These are angry. Definitely fucking angry. Shit. gonna spot me. Of course not gonna hit him. Shit. Damn it. Of course it's a bounce, right? Nice. Click, click. Oh, the Team 17 is fucking dead, right? If I don't shoot, like, what am I fucking gonna do, right? No. I need to risk it. I need to fucking risk it, dude. Shit. Let's go. Let's go for fuckers, yeah. He's lucky, man. Fuck. He's going for me, really? I think we won that fucking Arta. What do you think I'm gonna win it or what? You have full fucking tanks, too full? No, not anymore, right? Oh, maybe I shouldn't. He's fucking hiding somewhere else. Already moved. But see, I don't want to win, right? Because how can you fucking win like this? Tell me. How can you win, man? You cannot reload. This guy is gonna fucking hide, right? He's not gonna do shit, right? Good shit, right? Something or not. What do you want from me, man? What? They are hiding. What did I do wrong, man? I got shitty team, dude. I spotted what I need to fucking spot. Nobody. Like one fucking shot of damage. Right? No spot, no spot. One. Nothing. No. Okay. See, that was for fucking stats, right? Because I could win, right? I could fucking win, you cunt. I could win, right? Sure. I'm probably the best fucking spotter. I'm fucking best heavy tank. Fucking one of the greatest. Sorry, heavy. Light tank players alive in the ass cancer scam so-called game. But when your fucking team is dead, what can you do, right? What can you do when they don't shoot your shit? I clicked them. Like the fucking Hellcat was spotted, should fucking vaporize. ISU should get fucking, should be one shot already before he fucking go away. So, guy fapping, I'm showing them where to shoot, right? They are running, man. They are full HP, running. Fuck it. You could spot here, right? I could have fucking so good spots, right? So good, right? Was fucking full of possibility, right? The dude has a fucking so much spotting too, right? Can see. I can see. Shit, man. I was thinking maybe Arte will do something. If I spot the whole fucking left side, there was the only 2 tanks. What am I gonna do about it? Like, you know? If I go middle, I get fucked, right? Everybody fucking gets me instantly, right? Like, what can you do on these fucking maps, man? 3 fucking tunnels. There's nothing. Everywhere I come, there's fucking nothing. I was thinking, I'm gonna spot that guy was fucking AFK. What am I gonna do about it? How can I know he's fucking AFK, man? How can I know that? How can I fucking know that, right? I don't know shit. Stats fucking doer, right? Stats doer, right? Fucking brain dead, right? Yeah, cause I can tell them fucking 100 times they never gonna move their fucking ass, right? I'm doing stats, man. I can't fucking pen shit. I can't hit shit. I'm doing stats. Man, look at this shot. Look at this fucking shot, man. What? See, that's what I'm fucking dealing with. I'm dealing with fucking perfect fucking player. You're not gonna see any shit like. How many times did I see this shit? How many times fucking. Look, it's not even fucking real, man. How many, like, what is this shit, man? What is this shit? Tell me, what is this, man? You can't take this fucking shit real, man. You can't, man. Look at me. What am I doing in these fucking games? Look, I'm doing everything I can. I'm doing every fucking thing I can. Yet some fucking cunt gonna write me shit, man. Like, shouldn't I write fucking shit? If you look what I'm doing fucking everything. Like, I can't fucking do everything, right? Takes fucking half hour for them to go here, man. When I click on... I never fucking mind. It's an ass cancer. Ass cancer game, ass cancer players.
And is C betting.
对啊，都是这样嘛。
Yeah, for those that don't know, the last time that the Triton Super High Roller Series was in Jeju was earlier this year, during the cooler months, and it was off-season for the theme park that's connected to the multiple hotel complex, and it very much was strange because the music would still come on, you know.
去管他的这次干嘛？跟你有什么关系？你收钱或者输钱就好了。
对呀、我看我能拿到拿不到？
你拿到了没有了？
你拿到了没用啊。
Ace King suited here, being played as a little Limpsky from Ruikao, who's looking to set a trap, and this is well timed as ST understandably wants to play for more with Ace Jack off and makes it 20 to go.
Elton, if this was just one of them raising 20, he's definitely defending, but he's even going to do it with Roy behind him, and this couldn't have worked out better for Roy Cow. He's ready to limply raise here to like 100 dimes or something like that. I mean, these guys are all deep, so he's not going to go less than 100, I think.
And here it is, 90,000. Elton, by the way, caught in the crossfire after calling with the 10-9 off.
Yeah, and this was one of the arguments for Elton maybe letting it go there, is if it was just folded to SD and SD, you know, goes 5x to 20k, yeah, you call with 10-9, but
How many times do I have to bounce this guy? How many fucking times they create a fucking bounce? How many times my shitters can't hit him right? He fucking 3 shots is all he needs, right? 3 fucking shots. And every single time, yet I can't fucking ban him to the fucking side. It creates a fucking bounce, man. It creates a bounce, right? He fucking outplayed me, right? with luck. They say it's luck, man.
Another 10 dimes. He'll peel. On the hunt for a 9 or an ace. The 9, of course, would be no good. And that is exactly the card that rolls off. 47,000 in there. And a very face-up sort of affair with the 4-liner on board. Second check from Tan, and now Rui delivers 45,000.
Yeah, the question is how expensive is this going to be for Tan? I mean, my guess is he just calls here and ends up kind of just calling river. I mean, the problem, Rui being the one that opened, Tan flatting OOP, he can have ace-king, but Roy has ace-king way more than him. And it's not going to help no board pair. Roy's probably going to bet big. And Tan just call. Yeah.
175,000 on the end here.
It's a sizable overbet.
Yeah. From 10 to 40 to 175, that's the progression post-flop. And you see Tan just sick about it. Best case scenario we're thinking in our heads here is a chop. Do we think that we're ever just a clean winner?
Yeah, I think Roy can have ace-king, can have some king-x, and can have bluffs. So we could be chopping, we could win, but he's going to have ace-king a lot when he bets this. And I don't think he's going to have very many bluffs.
Fantastic lay down.
Dude, Tan is playing good today. That was a pretty sick fold. He was right. And he's just had a number of other pots where he just gets max value or loses the lead. And that's what's playing good poker. Getting max value when you have the best hand, losing the least when you don't, and sometimes bluffing when you don't.
Yeah.
And I mean, Tan's kind of hitting all those chords.
Yeah. Healthy triumvirate. Stone had Rui on the joint. And by the way, a little bit harder to do against somebody like Rui Kalrast, considering, you know, he'll play all parts, not unlike Tan himself.
Yeah.
Queen Jack here for Hecklin. Table for 2. Ace King 5, advantage Victor. Broadway gut shot, the development for Hecklin.
Hecklin is coming out the gate with a large bet, slightly over pot, right away. Now this is a spot where he's immediately polarizing his range as the person who basically has aces, kings, and ace-king, and his opponent never has those hands.
Malinowski does check call that 35,000. Here we are, pair of jacks now for Hecklin. Second check in front of us.
He might go ahead and keep betting. I mean, this hand just gives him more equity versus hands like what Victor has. Now, instead of just a 10, he has a queen and a jack. So I'm curious to see if he fires another barrel here. I think versus a flop slight overbet, the jack has like almost zero showdown.
Trip aces now for Malinowski.
Now Malinowski's debating whether to value bet this hand himself. And if so, does he block? Does he go bigger? Yeah, he's coming with a block.
Now tell me, how many times did I spot him? Like fucking 5 fucking times, man. No Arta,
Has to ask himself,
no fucking tank from other side. I bounced him.
can he beat me?
See? It's a fucking bullshit.
Victor has?
It's a fucking bullshit, man.
Does he have a 5? If he does have a 5, is he going to take this line on the
He
river?
fucking... I was still moving,
Little
right? I was still
10K
moving.
does
Yet he
manage
fucking hits me,
eke
pans
out
me, right?
value
I bounce
from
him
the
and
queen
nobody
jack.
can shoot him. No one, right? No, but nobody.
Little wound.
Once they shoot him.
Malinowski continues to trend in the right direction, but still plenty of work for him to do. Seems like break time is upon us as Luca comes forward with the racks and a lot of ankle cleavage, if I'm being honest. Here's a look at the chip counts. Malinowski now 800 plus in the red, Andy 700 plus. Those the two big L's being hung around the necks for the time being. Almost $1 million in the black is Elton. Rast and I will return for continuing coverage here from the Landing Casino at Jeju Shinhwa World after about 15 minutes. Stay close, frame 4, right around the corner.
You been at the gym? You got those sore muscles? You got to get a new pillow when you're sleeping at night? I mean...
Probably the latter would be
Yeah.
more responsible for my tension, you know.
And he
that
was
day trade.
fucking peeking me,
Meanwhile,
man,
QQ
from
Poker,
the other side. 2
mystery
fucking
hand time
times.
here. We're gonna
Nobody
Blackout
could fucking
ST's
hit him.
holding,
I
which has
couldn't
raised it to
pen him, right?
18,000 here.
Couldn't
Picks up
fucking
Andy's
pen
queen
him,
jack
right?
offsuit.
This there go my
Right.
fucking 3 shots, right? Yeah.
That's a
And
big
then the
open
next 3,
raise,
he
18K.
fucking blocked, right? He blocked them, man, with his fucking side armor, right? He blocked the fucking
okay.
shells with the fucking side armor, man. This fucking tier 6.
By the way, Andy checking back
Great fucking skill,
top
right?
pair on this queen 9-4 board.
Now, if ST can beat top pair,
Bullshit.
I feel like at this point we would have seen him bet turn to bet river if he was able to beat a hand like queen jack. Unless, I mean, he's going for a check raise.
Look at it again. Look at this shit again, man. Look at it. like, like, am I only fucking one who is there, man, in this fucking game? Am I the only one, man? And again, it goes to the fucking light. It does 0 damage, right? And that fucker, nobody can shoot him, man. Nobody can fucking shoot him, right? He can go backwards, man. Right? I just wasn't paying attention. But look at this fucking shot, man. Look at this shot. It went straight fucking 1 centimeter across the ridge line. You fuck me up. Fuck me. Did you see this guy? Did you see this guy? I bounced his fucking ass with the gold device, man. Device. I mean, how do you do that? How do they just do that to me, man? What is this fucking real, man? I mean, what is this shit, man? What is this fucking shit? Like, if they make you no miss, they make you fucking bounce, right? They make you fucking bounce. And everyone who's shooting at me is fucking perfect. He's fucking perfect, man. He's fucking perfect. Fucking ass cancer, man.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine Roy wanting to do this with something other than aces, really, for value. The 6th bet.
Yeah.
Yeah. None of that. Roy is not interested in in the Connor Drynan Carrie Katz situation.
It seems as though they agreed to chop it
Yeah, I thought they
in
did.
advance. And now it's official.
Yeah, I'm happy too.
Stupid fucking game, huh?
Help us to ensure that we can continue to deliver the finest in streaming poker entertainment to you free of charge. Now then, QQ Poker mystery hand time. We're going to block out Elton's holding as he opens to 12,000. And he's going to run into a couple of hooks here for Andy Nee.
Yeah, exactly.
Andy's counting out a 3-bet. Looks like 44.
Spot on. As to be expected.
Elton, so it's mystery, so let's kind of parse it. That was a relatively quick call, which leads me to believe that, assuming that's kind of a straight up one-to-one thing, which I think this early in the hand it probably is more often than not, means he kind of has a hand that's a pretty easy call, don't really need to consider 4-betting.
Not cuspy.
Yeah.
Okay. 10-7 board here, 1 overcard to the jack.
See, fucking perfection again, right? And how fast this shit is, right? How fast nobody can shoot them up there. Nobody, man. See, I'm fucking fapping stats. I'm fucking fapping the stats. Look at it, fucking perfection. Once I get spotted, bang, 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 everything, every fucking thing hits, man. Everything. Nobody can shoot them. I don't know what's going on, man. I can do big shit, right, with that fucking 100 HP gun, right? Nobody can shoot shit, man. Yeah, it's like you must take this game fucking seriously, right? Right? You must take it seriously, because it's fucking fake ass shit ass cancer, right?
Eight 9 suited, or maybe like Jack 9 suited. I mean, we're blocking Jack 9, but this would be.
You're basically
LB
against the
capable. This would be
fucking
quite the bluff. I'm gonna go with
algorithm,
What do you
right?
think?
And once you
like
don't
it.
pay, and once you don't use that fucking food, you get even fucked more, right? That's obvious. That's fucking obvious. You get fucking screwed even.
Yeah, if they were a lot deeper, mashing river.
That's
after
the
check
game
raise
right
bet
here, man.
on the ace with queen 10
Game.
suited even would be like slightly annoying, but not for like half pot. Super easy. So LB could still have that, which check raises flop.
Well, you know, it's interesting, Rast, because earlier in the broadcast you did point out that the coast had been so clear, the sailing so smooth for Andy Nee, as he was.
Yeah, guess who's perfect and who fucking killed me, who fucked me up with every single shot. Guess who was? Or the fucking 3%. Every single shot he fucking landed on me.
The analogy of
Wrecked
the
me.
hammer and the
Bam, bam. Laser,
life
laser,
is
man.
easy when you're the hammer, but
And
like,
guess
hitting the
what?
nail is tough.
It's the only damage
Understands
that he
Coco
has.
or someone's
Everything
they're
in
the
me, right?
aggressor, they're the one making you decide if they have it or not. You know, and you're
Mm.
kind of putting a lot of money hoping.
Yeah, he was blinding, of course, but
And like those
when
are
he
the
saw
shots
me,
that are just a lot more
everything
tricky
fucking
to
hits,
navigate
right?
in a lot of ways.
Well, I think that Andy has removed
Why
any sort
not,
of
right?
X from Elton's range, given the follow-through on the turn and now the jam on the end. So the jacks are a little cozier in consideration of that. and
Fucking
he's trying
scam.
to deduce whether or not an ace-X combo or better lurks across the way, but it's important to be able to deduce what the bluffs are that you're looking to target if you do find the call. I mean, this would be a very ambitious call.
I think so. And I don't know that jacks are really a good kicker to have. Like, yeah, you're blocking king jack, but like I don't think Elton has king jack a ton.
He's made the call, and it is pocket sevens, Rast.
7. So I'm 2 for 2 at the mystery hand when I've tried to guess. I just want to let that be known.
Well, it's written right on the paper next to you. I'm just kidding, everyone. Rast doesn't have any sort of intel in these spots. But obviously you've got a well-sharpened mind across many, many years of cash games. And Elton just cannot seem to put a foot wrong out there. A fourth and final frame of day one of the Triton Poker Series Cash Game Invitational, second edition from Landing Casino in Jeju Shinhwa World is upon us, and if history is any
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm fucking about to break the fucking screen, dude. I'm about to break the fucking screen, throw the PC out of the fucking window. That's what this so-called fucking game does with me, man. It's unplayable.
I mean, this is a huge game, dude. I'm not saying it's necessarily huge for all the guys sitting at this table or anything, but this game is massive. Like,
You know what? Fuck it, man.
Guys are
Fuck
wor-
it.
guys
This is
are
really
already up
today.
to
I
seven
like
figures
fuck
and
no,
down
man.
seven
I
figures
have
this
so
day.
much of this
This is a
as
huge
cancer
game.
that I can't handle
So,
it
yeah, I don't know,
anymore. I
maybe
was
it's
thinking
not for heckling, maybe it's not for some
maybe
guys,
they
but
fucking
I'm
screw
just saying
screw
that if
with
you're
me
sitting
like
there and someone's
always,
like,
right?
oh,
But
yeah,
I
here's
can
like
tell you
$100
IS3
this
was
extra
fucking
game, which is
easier
the
than
same
this
as 3
fucking
times bigger.
shit.
If you're already
IS3 was fucking
you're like, oh,
easier.
awesome.
What this ass cancer does
Sign
to
me
me,
up.
it's look at this
The game
shit,
makes it 3
man.
times
What is
bigger, and
this?
I've never played it before.
What is
Let's
this
do it.
Like, this
fucking joke?
campfire feels a little toasty, but sure, go ahead.
What is this guy
Spray some
doing
more
there
lighter
even?
fluid on it.
Fucking hell, man.
King 8-3 here,
70,000
couple of
games.
spades, 11,000
Look
the
how he
flop
fucking
pricing
plays
from
that.
ST's ace queen suited, which checks back
What
on
is
the
this,
flop
man?
after ton.
This poor fucker.
Eight.
But he's still better than me,
Closing with a
right?
Turn card
Oh well.
for twin.
Same, right? Like what? And when I start to shoot at this shitter, now suddenly, miss. All of a sudden, yeah, man. Just too much fucking ass cancer. Like
Short deck is dying.
it makes you fucking crippled.
Squid
That's
Game
what
does
it
sound
does.
kind of fun, though.
This poor fucker.
'Cause it's
This
like
poor
you're keeping
fucker.
track
He
of
doesn't
who
know
has, and
shit.
You don't want a guy to get
right?
like to the double,
And
to
he's
the
still
triple,
good.
and
Right.
you want to. So
They
it's
make
like
him
you're trying
fucking
different
good, right?
things.
And the things that got done on the turn here were 13,000
when I start
bet
shooting-
and called. Ton fired, and now
Fucking nothing. So he
stuck
can run
around with
away,
just
right?
no pair.
No problem.
finds a queen.
Uh,
A winner on the end.
I'm too bad. Skill issue, right? And what do you think, this sucker? Does he use all this shit? Of course he does. Sucker plays with
But so another
premium,
thing
of
that I think
course.
is good about Squid Game, it's a game that kind of punishes nits, which in general.
So I bet he
guys
is
probably
using
wanna do,
food, right?
Right. It's also a game. Right.
God, I fucking
No, I
suck,
don't
man.
know,
I'm
but
fucking
definitely in
tired.
terms
I'm
of
fucking
material
tired.
You can study. There's
I'm
nothing.
tired
I
of
don't-
this. This is
I've
all
never
the time
actually
same
Google
shit, all the
searched,
time,
But I would guess
all
if I Google
all the
searched
time.
Squid
I'm
Game
going to
solvers, there's like, I'm not gonna lie,
92.5, screw
right?
my
Maybe you
fucking
have to hire
ass
your own guy and do
to
your own
to
stuff, and I have
89,
no
then
idea.
again, then again,
words,
then again.
it's not-
Like fucking,
It's like if you wanna take
I'm
guys
tired.
out of
I'm
their
tired,
preparation,
man.
so to speak,
Tired
like,
of
oh,
this shit,
is
really.
how you play with the 100
I'm
big
fucking
blinds,
tired.
you know, hijack versus small blind.
It's nothing.
Okay,
Nothing.
put it out.
Then some fucking sucker
Right,
writes you
right,
some
you gotta
shit,
stop this guy
right?
from getting the second squid. What do you do here? But it's, you know, so I think it
You
kind
you
of
can
rewards
see,
guys who are just solving stuff.
Like
on
maybe
the
I
fly.
do here and there. I don't do
Yeah, and,
really
like, willing to
that
take
good of a
chances, not
decision. But
nits,
look at me,
right?
how many
Obviously,
fucking
it sounds
times
like you're
I'm
putting more
dealing
money
with
in the
this
pot,
fucking
getting
ass
more
cancer,
open.
so-called
So I think it's
RNG, that
exactly-
fucks me
it's
up
fun and,
literally. Fucking
good.
40%
Not something
hits
that's
me
gonna be
every
as
single
prepared or
time.
studied, and
Rich
it's gotta
fucking
be the type of
shots,
thing
like
that
copying the
people are
fucking
looking for to
terrain.
keep poker fresh.
So many fucking
Ton was not
times,
looking
man.
for a river bet.
I
against
just and I
ST.
fucking
Went
bounce
for value,
sides. I
17,000
bounce
on the end,
ass.
and as he
I
turns,
bounce
some ways
everything.
Ton
I
had
miss
the
everything,
right
right?
decision, laying
Nobody
down
can
there.
shoot my fucking spots. It's a fucking miracle, man. On fucking Prokhorovka, they can fucking kill the fucking tank in the open. It's a fucking miracle, man.
You keep the button. Oh.
Fuck it. Enough is enough.